What's up, my brothers and sisters? Hold on. See if I can reload this page. I was looking at the radar, checking out the earthquakes and whatnot, and oh, there's my internet. All the energy and my internet keeps going out. I don't know what it is about this device. It's a Moto phone, but it's just terrible at the internet. My other phone doesn't do too bad, as you see at the top right corner. Like it's just terrible, terrible, terrible at keeping an internet connection with the Wi-Fi. And here we go. Okay, so let's reload that. Because I have another phone. It's a Samsung. It's an older model, and it doesn't have that problem. And then my PlayStation, which I'm always on, whether it's movies or YouTube, gives me a lot of trouble too. So in Alaska, I had a 4.8 11 hours ago. Uh-oh. On the internet. So, you see what I'm saying? It just went out again. So, the actual code that the Lord speaks to me in is actually 3/8. It's always been 3/8. It's 888. And anything 448, 44, right? It's mathematical. So, at the lower right corner, you have 3/8. That'd be 888. 4 and 8, where it says magnitude there in the top middle, underneath the big letters earthquake, is correlates with these eights as well. So with that being said, right there in the middle, at the date 717 UTC would be the code. So go ahead and type that in, gematria it. This is what we end up with. It says Stinkle is on the brink. The triumph of God. HIV, Gavi, the last president, Yeshua, which is 3/8. It also says scriptures, which I find interesting, is 3/8. Let me take a snapshot of that real quick. Then it says scriptures, vice, copyright, the full armor of God. Not sure how to pronounce that. Ningishnizida. Then it says Babylon is falling. That is America. Then it says alien cloaking electromagnetic field. In my visions, one of the last visions I have three main visions that I'd like to share eventually. I kind of just you know, give little tidbits here and there. But in my third important last vision, um, I don't know. I've thought about it for a long time, and I'll have to explain later. But I feel as if I'm invisible or something of that nature. Um, because there's these beings, and a lot of it's very scary. As a matter of fact, I'm absolutely terrified of this vision, and this is the reason in the first place why I felt like I had to share what I was being led to as far as information, what I know. Um, that's my third vision is the main one that absolutely terrified me. So much so, I never forgot it. Still remember it to the T. And so far, the events that happened in that vision, I've already come to terms with points in my life where I know for sure that it would come together as being true. And I'll have to explain that later. But again, I feel as if I'm like invisible or something. So not only does it say the full armor of God, but it also says alien cloaking electromagnetic field. And again, I said that I feel like I'm invisible. I can't be sure, but I'll explain later. Gematria is true. Bring the family. Now, 6 months was interesting to me as well because I feel that the event in my second vision is going to take place next year, a year exactly from now. It is April 8th. Again, the number 8. This is how me and Creator speak through eights. Well, today's April 8th. Exactly 1 year from now, April 8th, 2024, there will be a full eclipse. And the hill country of Texas will be exactly in the totality of that eclipse. So, This year, October is the other eclipse. So October to April next year would be 6 months. I calculated that earlier and I just found it odd that it says, this is how this stuff correlates. It says granted second chance message. Then it says 3/8. Ray, the hidden hand. Amazon 1. Army of Islam. Remnant of Amorites. I meant to look that up because this sounds like I should. Then it says manufacturing. Michael Saylor. The best is to come Q. Exclusion. Pansexual. Ontology. One complete unit. Free September 19. A rapture of mankind. Am I making as big as a difference as I think? I see this name a lot. Austin Lee Meredith. I'm going to have to look that up because I see this name in the gematria a lot. And it speaks as if Austin is one of the good guys. Okay. There's another name that comes up and refers to this person as evil. I'm not going to say his name, but he ended up having a YouTube. And it was weird because his channel correlated with exactly the gematria that I was looking at. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what it means, but I find it very, very odd. Just the circumstances and how I was led there and what it was telling me is, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, you can't make it up, and I don't even know what to think of it. I mean, it's so accurate and just very eerie. Then it says hide blood type, back off Anthony, French kiss a mouse, I am the spirit in Tyon, Kathy Griffin, Torso Corpinjecta. I don't know. I'm have to look that up. That's a good idea, Doctor. America 916. This is odd because A Call for an Uprising is a YouTube channel that I actually watch every now and then, which I find interesting. So I'm assuming it's telling me to go to his channel and check it out. So then it says Joe Mama. Ray killed himself. Ray Sign. A Fabian Society. Inri. December Zodiac. Bernardez. And then First Republic Bank, which I find interesting too because of the economic collapse. And I want to say First Bank was mentioned. Take Us Paradise. Royal Pearl. Deutsche Bank collapse. Didn't they just collapse the other day? And Ohioan hate the USA. Ryan Palmer. The site's a mess. Causal determinism. It keeps saying HIV, so I find that interesting. Reigns of the Throne. Travi, control of the element. Saturn Seal. Tanya C. Toller, this is not normal. Triple helix of DNA, which is interesting because Catfish says it's a triple helix. And they, as far as we know with science and the way they told us and who he's having a dispute with, they go on to say that it's only double. But I'd have to agree with Catfish on that is a triple helix of DNA. Then it says End of Monarchy, Gufoil, 300 million, Cluster Boop, Dragon Monkey, David, Earth Mother Goddess, 1008, Zedek, Obama and an illegal spy, Uzbek, Electromagnetic Fields Effect, God Breaking All Curses, Hero of the Day, The Faces of the Sun, The Portals of Hell, Burrows, Eat My Boop, Katrin Sidespinner, Ninja High, Numerical Prison, Port St. Lucie, Raymond Heredia, Billy Talent, Buckle Up Bitches, Church Bench Number. I get a lot of German. Die Flash oder rund I Gate Iggy, Gigi Beyond Hell, Sinful Peter in Hell, The Queen of Diamonds. Elanin is a comet. Elanin, it refers to, there it is too, 888. Elanin, people, I've heard it referred to Elanin as the savior. But Elanin doesn't come for some time, so I'm not sure what to think of that. Sasha, Alex Clone, let's go ahead and look at 8 just to be sure, because 8's, the number. Be dropout, guys. Be a fruitarian man. Being a master of a plan. My social is blessed beyond. Have necessary fundamentals, trees lies. But yeah, I feel that interesting. Fibonacci deception reflection. That's interesting. I feel that these solar eclipses that are coming, that something will take place on these dates. Um, I've said before July 4th so many times, I think for the past 2 years. And because that's what I thought I saw. I thought it was like fireworks and stuff like that. And, there's only two times of the year that like this small town gets together and to do stuff like that. And that's July 4th and January 1st. But nothing had happened. And I was, it's not that I was disappointed. I was disappointed more so not because something didn't happen. I was disappointed because I just, I mean, I don't want to say I was like for sure that something was going to happen. I, that's how I interpreted it, and I was wrong. And because nothing happened, and I was disappointed because, and maybe I was kind of jumping the gun and not listening or being patient to the creator because things don't work around us. We have to work with the creator on his time. We can't force it, we can't rush it, anything like that. And I feel maybe I was rushing it or forcing it, and that's just not how it works. So I was wrong. I know it's nighttime in my vision, and I know that I'm at the park. Now it turns out that these eclipses, the totality will exactly come over the hill country of Texas where I am now. They're expecting thousands of people to come here, okay? With that being said, it would make sense that, how do you say, I don't know how to put it, that in this process, it would make sense that, how do you say, here we go,
Spectrum is heating up the nation with Spectrum One.
that the reason why it's night and we're all at this park is because of the totality.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. 2 solar eclipses over central Texas, and it could draw millions of visitors. I took a closer look at how local communities are planning for the celestial event. 2 eclipses. The first on October 14th, 2023. The sun will appear as a ring of fire in the sky. The second on April 8th, 2024. This one is the big one. A total solar eclipse. It's
As the gematria said, that would be 6 months apart from each other.
path crossing directly over the hill country.
This is a once in a lifetime
There it is, San Antonio.
thing. It only happens in the same area every 300 years. So
I feel that this is the date that I've been led to because exactly 1 year from now, April 8th, will be the totality of this eclipse. Lessons in strength.